sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Subhanallah, glorified be Allah. Meaning this falls into the rubric of bid'ah, innovation. Like some of the shrines in Pakistan and India, they have bells. So the person walks in, they press the bell. This would be a bid'ah sayyi'ah munkara. It's fard on the rulers to have the bell removed. Likewise, other imitation of the Hindus, like candles, burning candles at the shrines, or having graves and they walk over the graves also, like in Multan, outside the grave of Zakaria Multani, rahimahullah. Likewise, other bid'at that occur around the shrines. So many, like having the graves, the top of the grave built so high. This is disliked. Karaha shadida, meaning to build them, and they also walk over the grave as well. People cannot say this is untrue. I've witnessed this myself. I went in 2004 and witnessed these bid'at. So these bid'at are the bid'at that the Sufi groups in India and Pakistan have failed to declare as munkar, rejected acts, and therefore people make objections to real Sufism. Meaning, if you interpret that previous hadith that people from my nation will carry out shirk, then some of the people, they will have some beliefs of shirk where they believe that the saints help from themselves. Meaning ignorant people from countryside areas, they may have practices of shirk. And what do? They tie cloths on the graves or padlocks on the grave. And then some of the ulama are afraid to speak out because they could be harmed by the Sufi orders. So if they speak out the Sufi orders from these different shrines, they'll send out their thugs and to intimidate those ulama who speak up. You shall carry out the ways of those who came before you. So this, in one hadith, it states Al-Yahudu wal Nasara, the Jews and the Christians. They said yes, but this is other than Jews and Christians. This is the Jews when they saw the polytheists, but also the polytheists. Some of them I've heard in Sri Lanka and other places, they have pictures outside of the shrine also. So they place pictures of the Sufi Shaykh at the shrines. Waliyadu billah. And if you speak against this, they will say you're a Wahhabi, even though Wahhabism is something totally different. Wahhabism in Wahhabism they demolish the shrine totally, give it no importance, like they did. Look, the shrine of Imam Nawawi rahimahullah in Nawa has no dome, has no bid'ah, just has a tree naturally growing out of the grave. What did they do? They placed dynamites on the walls around the grave, which is permitted. Walls around a grave is permitted, or roof around on top is permitted. They placed dynamites around the shrine and destroyed the entire structure. In Syria, in Nawa. Likewise in Libya, the grave of Sidi Ahmed Zarruq, they exhumed the body of Sidi Ahmed Zarruq and placed the body in an unknown location. Or the grave of some Sahaba in Syria and done by the Free Syrian Army or the other groups, meaning Wahhabi groups. So there's a distinction between Wahhabism and Sunnis who condemn bid'ah. Meaning the Sunni ulama must also condemn the bid'ah and correct the Wahhabis in what they are doing also.